It's Vijay here. Today is Monday, 27th of May 2024. Welcome to yet another edition of Pre-Market Commentary. Today's title is Lakshman Rekha. The reason why I have titled it as Lakshman Rekha is we are probably at a very crucial stage of either a breakout or a breakdown. Now, the breakout for Nifty, as per my calculation, is about 75 points from where we are today, say around 23,050. If it closes above 23,050, I expect the rally to continue for another 300 to 400 points. For the Bank Nifty, which has not done that great, in fact, it has not crossed its all-time high, I pegged the important Lakshman Rekha at around 49,500, which is about 500 points from where we are today. We need to close above 49,500 on a closing basis for us to get confidence that now Bank Nifty will not only cross the previous high, it will even jump over the 50,000 barrier. So these are two numbers to look for. Nifty 23,050 on a closing basis and 49,500 for the Bank Nifty on a closing basis, not on a intraday basis. As I mentioned yesterday, today is a holiday in the US, the Memorial Day. US is a very intelligent country. They always have their holidays either on Mondays or on the weekend. So they always have a 3-day weekend most of the time. So what happens when US is closed? Typically, the bulls get stronger locally and they try to jack up their favorite shares because they assume that the US-based funds will be inactive during this particular day. So one can expect some select jacking up in public sector enterprises. It could also be in IT. It could be in pharma. These are the three sectors which I am watching today because there is no problem as far as the US markets. Now, surprisingly, in the Bank Nifty, though Bank Nifty seems weak or rather not as strong as Nifty, HDFC Bank is really doing some moves which are very bullish. So I would like to look at HDFC Bank on the bullish side today. Same thing with ICICI Bank and Kotak Bank. These three banks are in my radar, and I would like to see whether one can take some positions. Now, on Friday, a lot of volatility took place in many public sector enterprises. HAL, for instance, has sold off from its high. This is the first time it has sold off from its high and closed below the volume weighted average price. This will be an interesting stock to track today. So what's happening to the Asian markets? Asian markets, Nikkei opened higher and then it has been selling off from there. It's still in the positive territory. Hang Seng, on the other hand, is now in the negative territory. I've been a follower of Hang Seng through Hang Seng Bees. We used to have it in our portfolio. We no longer have it. But I feel the rally which started somewhere last part of the calendar year, somewhere November, December, is ended. And whether it's an intermediate fall or whether it is going to be a long-term fall, I don't know. But at this point of time, I am no longer excited to buy Hang Seng Bees or the tech variant, which is the Mahak Tech. MAHKTECH, which is traded as an ETF on the NSE. So what's happened to the other commodities? Gold, silver are flat. Oil is flat. DXY is flat. Everything is flat today, waiting for some trigger. Yields are also not doing anything great. So this is what the scenario is when we go in today. I also looked at how the analysts are looking at the election, the sixth phase. I think there is a iota of doubt. There is some doubt creeping in among the so-called psephologists who have got it wrong most of the time. So they feel that the fight is now getting tough. So we have to see whether those guys are really, it's going to really happen that way or not. I think we will get a clearer picture as we go along, and especially after the seventh phase, which is the crucial phase for the prime minister, because it is his constituency which is there in the seventh phase. In the seventh phase, you also have Himachal Pradesh and Punjab, which are going to polls, and it's a one-day polling affair there. And they are, they are very strong. The BJP is very strong there. So I think the sixth and seventh phase will probably dictate which way the elections will go. So leave elections aside. Let's concentrate on the market today. There are very interesting stocks, as I mentioned, and I may be wanting to take positions on those stocks. On the short side, we may want to look at ITC or HUL, because I think intraday there could be some volatility on the downside. So whatever you do today, have a wonderful trading day. Thank you for joining me.